Wait, now you're doing this right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going live now.
So, are you?
Oh,
but you're going in front of here.
I'm going to stand there. Yeah, I'm just introducing, just giving people. Just over there, just the far side of there.
So I'll go up.
Yeah. So we're just outside the Four Courts in Dublin. I've some interesting civil cases this morning, and we've had some consultation this morning with people involved in taking civil action against the state bodies and the judicial system. So hopefully the information we have gathered today will help us, the Brady family and the Justice for Aaron Brady campaign going forward to taking our civil action against those people heavily involved and masterminding the framing of our son, Aaron. I'm just waiting to get checked that we have sounds okay there. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to stand over here. I don't get in the way of the bicycles. Alright. Okay, can you see me now? Yeah, that's fine. So as I say, we're here outside the Four Courts today. We have been discussing this document with a number of people here this morning. Some very interesting cases in the court this morning, and some very brave lay litigants taking cases against the state bodies, and indeed the judicial system here in Dublin. And this is giving us the grounding and the basis and focus for us, the Brady family, and the Justice for Aaron Brady campaign to move forward and take civil action against those who have framed our son Aaron. I did mean to take a picture of it in the vestibule here in the court. I think it says, "No man is above the law." It's written, and we'll get a picture of it before I leave, and I'll publish it. So the Four Courts here in Dublin is telling us no man is above the law. Brendan Graham is not above the law. Mark Phillips is not above the law. Lorcan Stones is not above the law. These people are not above the law. And on Tuesday next week we will return here for James Flynn's appeal. And again, I will say without fear of contradiction, Mark Phillips and Garda Kenna will purge themselves in this court next week. And if the Irish judicial system, or Garda Síochána, Mark Phillips, etc., believe that in this is some way contempt of court, that we are saying this, I'm free to talk to them at any time. I will be here on Tuesday to support James Flynn. And over the course of the weekend, please watch our channels, because I will be taking you through the absolute farcical nature of the evidence that convicted James Flynn of theft of a blue car that was allegedly used in a murder robbery at Torture Credit Union, where Adrian Donoghue lost his life, when the evidence, the only eyewitnesses tell us it was a silver car or a grey car. So that's all to come over the course of the weekend. And as you know, we have been reaching out to RTE and the production company for there's a new series of programs coming out, The Case I Can't Forget. One of those episodes is in relation to the investigation in America, and we've made good headway on that also. So a lot of information for you this morning or this afternoon. So basically we have started building the framework, the groundwork and the cornerstones for our civil cases against the state and those people involved in the brutal framing of our son Aaron, and the destruction of our lives, and the destruction of Adrian Donoghue's memory. That must always be remembered. What these people have done is showing total disrespect for Adrian. We're also back again on Tuesday. We'll be doing a number of lives over the weekend in relation to James's case, and obviously that relates directly to Aaron's case. So we'll be doing that over the course of the weekend, and some good news in relation to the communications with Rare TV, Green Ink TV, and indeed, believe it or not, RTE, but we'll bring you more information on that over the coming days. So once again, please like, comment and share. One of the reasons for doing the lives is that we can't be so heavily shadow banned on the lives. They do tend to reach out a little bit further. We have been very, very heavily shadow banned on all platforms, both Facebook pages and YouTube has been totally suppressed. So please, we're asking you, please share this video, please share Aaron's story, and we'll talk to you over the next few days. Thank you to everyone for your kind words and your comments, but please continue to do so. Share Aaron's story. We need to bring our son home, and we have to do it through these institutes here behind me, which we say is totally and completely corrupt. Thank you, and we'll speak to you over the weekend.